You broke it.
No, it worked that time. The first time it didn't work, but the second time it did. The little things in the corner now saying live, so that must mean that we're live. So, Merry Christmas, everybody! Ho ho and ho. That's the other one. Yeah, that's Father Chris, not the Jolly Green Giant. It's a completely different character, not the same at all. So, welcome to your show. This is the one that's open to anybody. The link's in the chat. It's in my Facebook page and everywhere. If you can find it, then come and join us. You're welcome to pop in, say hello or not, as the case may be. I am joined tonight at least by a couple of people. Down the bottom there, we've got. Let's start with Vincent, because I don't think it works when normally it switches when people talk, but
hello.
Yeah, it's not switching to Vincent, so I'll switch to Vincent.
Yeah, the thing doesn't like me for some reason.
It's decided the internet's seen enough of Vincent, so it's not going to automatically switch to him. So, hello, Vincent. Merry Christmas. What have you been doing?
Working today, sadly enough. Previous few days eating, and tonight doing some more hams.
Yay, but it's not Sunday. You're not allowed to do all hamsters when it's not Sunday.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that are easy and fun to do when you're on a live stream.
This is also true, yeah. Well, we'll come back to you. We also have Mike Mountain, Scaly Models, Dad.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Vince. You okay?
Hello.
It's not just us, it's the world. The world is watching now as well. So.
Yes, okay. And the world. Hello, the world. Merry Christmas. Yep. I'm
so you're doing Warhammer as well?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I've got mine that I did on Sunday, and I'll be doing again on Sunday, but not today. I'll just sit here and chat and stuff today. So, right, that's the three of us here. So, as I say, there's a few people watching now. 17 viewers are up. Wow. Well, I think one of them's me. So there might be 16 people. I don't know if you two are watching. I don't know. I don't know how the counting works. So
I'm not watching.
Hello to the at least dozen people that are watching. Come and join in the chat. I can't believe you're not watching this on YouTube, but if you're not, the YouTube button will take you to the YouTube site, and then you can join the chat, which I'll keep pointing over here because that's where I've got it on my screen, but I know it's not where it is on every screen, probably down the bottom, off to the. Yeah. Come and join the chat, or if you've got a camera and a microphone, come and join us live. I'll put the link chat in again, just so you can find it. I'll keep it coming up throughout the evening. Click on that. Come and join us. Say hello. I think the hangout holds 10 people, so there's room. Some other people from the gang might pop in throughout the evening as we go. I haven't put a time limit on this one. I normally do these for like 90 minutes, but we'll see how it goes tonight. And I'm not going to wear my hat for very long because my head gets hot. Right, let's have a look through who's been here. Candygram from Mongo was in before anybody else, saying Merry Christmas and asking about Boxing Day because he's in the US and they don't have Boxing Day. So I said he can have this one because we almost finished with it.
He's in Texas.
We've got Chris Henderson in. Happy Boxing Day. Meatballs and Bobbington saying good evening. Mark Dale saying evening. Gaz Vickers saying evening. Pascal's in saying Merry Christmas, all have fun. Can't join, sad enough. Okay, you say it's not compulsory to join. Obviously, joining is at your own thing. What's the word?
Discretion.
Discretion. Yeah, that's good. That works. Yeah. We have Chris Cantling won't be joining tonight. Sorry, I say Chris is obviously part of the gang. He can join a normal one, but yeah. Scale Model Muse is in saying I paint Warhammer every other day. All right. So is today a Warhammer painting day, or was that yesterday? We'll find out. Muse, let us know. Frankie Harris Hogarth's in. Good evening. Saying hello. Boring Models is in. Gaz Vickers. Sad evening, Dad. And Muse says, of course, I work today. Is that on Warhammer or actually working like Vincent was? Meatball says, nice hat. It's Christmas. Yeah, you can wear it anytime you like, but you get funny looks if you wear it when it's not Christmas. So you've got to get the wear out at Christmas.
You get funny looks year round.
We've got Simon Masters. Morning, Simon. Equal Pete. Sorry, can't join at the in-laws. Oh well, yeah. It's Christmas time. I know people are with family and stuff, so it wasn't well thought out or thought out at all. Meatball is sick of turkey, and Stefan Last is here, at least physically a bit tired, so I might nod off from time to time. We can come and join in, sleep live. I noticed Paul's just popped in. Team Inept. Like and subscribe.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah, but we get to see Paul, not Paul, He might not even be there. Oh, we got a bit of Paul. I hope that was a hand. Yeah. Paul's not been very well, so he's probably going to be very quiet. We might have to put up with sign language.
Huh?
Don't tempt me.
Muse had work. Sorry to hear that. But at least you finished for now. But you probably get some time off at New Year. I don't know. It depends what you do. Bilge Rat Model is in saying hi all. Hello, Bilge.
Mike, I think that, isn't it? Is it Mike?
I don't know. I don't know anybody's name. And the people's names that I do know, I'm not sure if they want me to use them or not. Because I can take the hat off already because it's warm.
Yeah, I am as well.
I'm still got the Christmas jumper on, the Star Wars Christmas jumper, but I'm probably not going to take that off because I wouldn't want to scare people away. Yeah, I say everybody that's watching and in chat, I say if you have a mic and camera set up, even if it's on a laptop, a little built-in camera, come and join us. Wish us Merry Christmas. I didn't get you anything, but you know, I've got some Jaffa cakes, but I'm not sharing. No, just all for me. I might eat them. Like, yeah, we'll see how we go. If anyone else starts talking, I might just nibble a Jaffa cake in the background. So
No, we're just going to sit here silently and let you do all the work.
good. That's like normal then. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Gaz Vickers, I know the feeling. My back gone today, good and proper. Yeah, a lot of bad backs going around at the moment. I know Speed's got a bad back at the moment from someone falling on him or something. Muse is complaining to your dad, saying her mailbox is still empty.
Not got it all. Muse, email me again with your address because I deleted your address when I posted it. I'll send you another one.
And then they'll both turn up together.
Yeah. I got to send one to Texas anyway, so I'll send one to Michigan, I think Muse is it.
Arizona or something, I was thinking for some reason, but I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'd say I don't do names, I don't do addresses either. So
Jamie Bone's in as well.
Jamie Bone just popped in, and Muse says Okies.
Okay.
So should we get in a mail at some point?
Yeah. Strange that. There you go.
Well, things go missing, don't they?
That time of year.
Yeah, Christmas busy.
To be fair, I'm still waiting for something shipped from the States 16 days ago. So.
Oh, wow.
Is that the one that did the tour? No, that was someone else did a tour of the States before it came back.
No, that was me. There you go.
It was you, was it? Someone told me about one tracking it, and it went from one town to another town to another, and then it went back to the first town again.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like,
the thing is, it's apparently in the UK now. It reached Heathrow on the 20th.
Yeah.
But it started off in Connecticut. Then it went to Springfield, Massachusetts. Then to New York City.
It doesn't seem to be changing to Paul either. He must be not liking that. I don't know. I'll click on you.
That's weird. And then it went from New York City to Newark, New Jersey. And then finally across from there.
Yeah, it's very strange. Muse says Michigan, so yeah, I was wrong. I don't know why. I don't know. I won't say things anymore because people are. Yeah. Meatball says Area 51, more like. Yeah. And Jamie says, Dad, your devices are really handy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
I wouldn't know. I've not got one.
You will have, Chris. I spotted the other night you didn't have one, so one's on its way to you.
There's no good sending it to the shop address because I'm not there for another week yet. But
no, well, I haven't got the other address anyway, so you'll have to wait till it goes to the shop.
As long as the postman doesn't nick it.
Yeah.
As long as he's not a modeler, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think he is. No.
Yeah.
So, what's everybody been doing over Christmassy time? I've not done any modelling at all, really. I did the R2 restraining bolt that I put some pictures up of, which is part of my R2 modifications build. But other than that, I haven't done anything. It's only been a couple of days. Obviously, I've been working up to Christmas. And then Christmas Day, I was busy with family stuff. And today, I've been busy with family stuff. Tomorrow, I've got the day off. I can sit at home.
You were just sitting moaning all day.
Yeah, but I was doing that with family.
Fair play. I've got most of Robot Googly Man built now, so I need to get him primed. I've got these two little blind bag blokes that need priming, but yeah, I've done absolutely bugger all pretty much since finishing the helmet.
Oh, we have a visitor.
Ooh,
Hey,
John, but it just says John.
Oh,
I don't know any more than that.
It's
Hello,
John.
introduce yourself. Who are you and where are you from?
hey, John Bias. How you doing, man?
Oh, it's the actual John.
John!
Hello and welcome.
Real John.
Yeah, I thought I'd join for a few minutes.
More than welcome.
I'm actually on vacation, so I don't have anything to work on, but I thought I'd just drop in and say, hey, and congratulations on the great stuff you're doing this year.
Thank you. And it's nice to have a voice. So now when I'm reading your blog posts, I'll actually have your voice reading it instead of, I don't know what voice I've had before now. But
Are you recording him again, Chris? That's creepy.
So you have a new voice in your head now, huh?
Yep, there's now another voice in my head. It'll argue with the other three, and it'll be fun.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
awesome.
You're on vacation. Where have you moved to? Where are you at the moment?
Right now I'm in Texas.
Texas at the moment. Oh, cool.
Yeah, visiting family.
That's why it's daytime.
Yeah.
It's like early in the morning.
Not as southern an accent as I thought you'd have, John.
Well, I guess I've kind of developed a neutral accent over the years. I used to talk more like where I was from in South Georgia,
Yeah,
but as I got a little older, it just kind of went away.
that's what I was expecting, sir. That
Yeah.
having been to Georgia, I was expecting, proper
Where did you go in Georgia?
Savannah.
Oh, that's a beautiful town.
It is lovely. The container port is a beautiful thing to sit and watch. I'm not even joking. It really was. It was brilliant.
Yeah, I'm from a little west of there. I grew up in a town called Valdosta.
Okay.
But I'm very familiar with Savannah. It's a beautiful place. At one point we had talked about retiring there, but I think we're going to end up here in Texas.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been to Texas. I can't judge, but I can imagine Savannah would be quite a nice place to retire. All that lovely colonial architecture and nice
Do
weather.
they have lots of Savannah in Savannah? Is that what?
There's not much.
The
The,
biggest drawback, I think, to Savannah is the hurricanes. It gets hit by hurricanes fairly frequently, and where we're at here in Texas, we're kind of up in the hills. Ain't no hurricanes.
Yeah, good point.
That'd be quite nice. I see people are talking about the voices in the chat. Muses said the voice is new. Meatballs asked how many you're up to. Meatballs is on 7. Muse stopped counting ages ago. So, yeah. It depends how many voices you got. If they're all on the same side, then you're okay. It's when they start arguing amongst themselves, it gets very loud.
Yeah.
Mark Dale started a 144 photo etch X-Wing fighter, but didn't get further than the nose and fuselage sides. What is it? Just photo etch?
In 148th.
144. 144.
I was going to say, yeah.
Not. Yeah. No, photo etch and that you'd have to be like sheet steel or something. It
That
wouldn't be.
sounds like a Metal Earth or something.
Yeah, I don't know. They're bigger than 144.
That would be
I've done a
kind of
couple of
tough to
metal.
do.
They're not much bigger than 144, actually, I suppose. But yeah.
That would be kind of tough to do.
Yeah, the Metal Earth things are great fun, but yeah, you can easily mess them up and break bits off of them.
Yeah, I've tried. I'm not very good at them.
You haven't done that 3PO yet, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm not brave enough yet.
You have to do that. I have to do that. I've got the Bumblebee that I've been doing in Metal Earth on video, but I haven't done that for a while. I'll have to do another one of them at some point.
I might have to accidentally wrap up the 3PO and R2 for your.
No, because I've already done an R2 and I've got
Yeah,
a
this one's
3PO.
bigger.
So
Bigger and has weathering.
no, it'll be fine. You can do it. You can come and do it live on one of our streams. It's fine.
To be fair, the only reason you haven't got one was because they only had one in the shop when I found it.
Yeah, Mark Dale says Metal Earth one. It's fiddly as hell. Yeah.
I did a P-51, one of those metal kits, and one was enough for me. I'm not a fan of photo etch, so I decided to stick to plastic.
I've actually never done photo etch as a kit thing, but I've done the Metal Earth things for years, but obviously never videoed them because I wasn't doing video when I was doing stuff like that. It's only the last 18 months that I've been doing videoing things. So
You've got some PE in at least one of the kits we bought you, haven't you?
there is, I believe, in the tank thing or the boat. Either the big tank or the big boat has got some photo etch in it. but I don't know when I'm going to do that. It's not. Yeah,
I don't know.
I've got these
Start now,
plans to
start
do
now.
first.
I'll admit I really am not. I love the results you can get with photo etch. I just don't love the results I can get with photo etch.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, bend it this way. Okay. Oh shit, it's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, well, if you bend it the wrong way, you can sometimes recover, but sometimes you can't. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I tend to
Very steep leaning curve, says Mark. Yeah. I seem to have a trouble with my googly things in that me and Mike will switch between when we're talking, it automatically switches, but anyone that joined since, it hasn't been automatically switching to them. I think Vincent broke it when he turned up.
That's weird.
So I'm trying to keep clicking the buttons when people start talking things. I'll click on their button.
It's clicking. It's for me. It's skipping over to John just fine.
All right.
That might just
Well,
be.
that might have been because I was clicking the button. You see.
Have you question? Have you clicked on your icon on the screen?
I can. Yeah, I can do that. That just locks on me.
Yourself, it locks the screen display to you.
Yeah.
So I do that whenever I'm moving shit around, so I can get it right. And then you click on it again, and it takes it back to.
Yeah. Now it switches between me and Dad, but it doesn't go to anybody else for some reason.
You should get your actual dad on this. It'd be brilliant.
No, you wouldn't know what we're talking about more than I'd know what I'm talking about.
I was going to say it might improve the experience for people.
Jerry's in. He says it's just practice. I don't know what that was in relation to, though.
I'm guessing photo etch.
Probably photo etch, but
yeah.
You know, it's weird. I kind of miss having that dirty great helmet blocking up my bench.
You're talking about the Fallout thing. You're not anything else. Yeah.
I actually spent most of the time working on that with it on my lap instead of on the bench.
I'm not saying a word. I'm keeping very, very quiet.
Because my desk is relatively high.
Mm-hmm.
And so then having this 1-to-1 scale power arm helmet where the top of it was pretty much level with my eyes. It was easy to just whack it on my lap and work on the helmet.
I'm not saying a word. I'm keeping very, very quiet. Jerry says, "Hope everyone had a good Grimbo." I did. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
right.
thanks.
Quieter than normal, which I like quiet.
I ate too much.
I don't know that that's possible. When you say too much, if you can still move afterwards, then you haven't eaten too much.
I couldn't move.
Then you probably ate too much.
Yeah.
I reckon there was a little bit of room left in
I
there.
had to make sure I was wearing pants with an elastic band.
Yeah, that's pretty much my default setting. Dear. Right, I'm going to post a link for people to join in the chat again because there's still room. Look, there's room. Come and join us. Come and say hello. Because although it's annoying because I have to keep clicking on people, but right. Let's see what Vincent's doing. He's still doing his gold people on his dudes.
Yep.
Chris, how's your MiG-21 coming along?
It isn't. I've done very little of it. I've still got them pretty much in the same state that they were in on last Monday for e-models. My plan now is to do a bit more of them at some point in the next few days. I think I'm gonna. I've been sort of collating all the little bits of videos that I've been making of it for e-models, and it's up to I think about half hour or so of video now, which is almost sort of where I normally end up with 45 minutes or so. So I think I'm going to do one more little bit of basically getting it put together. Now I've done the painting of the cockpit. I've done the if I've got it here somewhere. I have got them somewhere. I painted put the decal on the cockpit control panel, and I've lost it. I've got two of them around here somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Yeah, there they are. There we go. Yeah. So let's see if I can do some zoomage. Let me just open up the camera controls and see. That's the zoom button? Yep. Let's move that out of the way so I can see it, and then move that open so I can do that. Right, there we go. Let's try and get some focusing going on as well. There you go.
That is a tiny part.
That's pretty small. I I didn't paint all the little dial things. That they are decals, or two decals. One for a little bit at the bottom and one for the top. I've got to put in the joystick itself, and then it fits into the thingy, the cockpit assembly, and then it sticks together. So I think I'm going to get that done and get the canopy stuck on and change the focus back. And then I'm going to call that a day for that video. So that'll be going up on eModels hopefully by the end of the year. You never know, it might happen. And then a week later it will appear on my channel as well. But
so I'll watch it in a week then.
Yeah, you watch it in a week or so. You can watch it several times in a week. But
cool, looking forward to that.
It's then I've got to do the painting of the both of them. So I'm doing one with C1 and one with camo of my own design, just because I can't follow instructions. So yeah,
brace yourself. I think you'll find that's not the correct camo scheme for a MiG-21 of that.
Yeah, I don't care about people like that. They can say what they like. John will probably get to see my channel one early because he's one of my patrons, so he gets early access to stuff.
Yay!
Tell people how good it is to be one of my patrons.
It's changed my life. It's actually started growing my hair back.
I can put that now on the tagline. Yes,
yeah, oh, seriously, Chris, that's got to be a tagline somewhere. That's brilliant.
John says it's changed my life. Jerry's eating leftover before heading back to the 8-foot bookcase he's building. Okay.
Christmas present that is.
Is that for 8-foot books or?
There aren't that many 8-foot books around, so I'm sure. Yeah. Tyrone's in, just saying hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi, Tyrone.
Hello.
Hello.
Other than that, yeah. Anyone else got anything Christmassy or something, or you want to sing a carol or?
Probably for the best that we don't. No, I'm not even just thinking for the copyright infringement.
I don't know. Christmas carols aren't copyrighted, are they?
I mean, technically, I don't think it's actually copyright infringement if you sing a song, because it's
an interpretation of or something, isn't it? It's a performance rather than a recording of.
Yeah, and it's under fair use because it's not like it's.
Nope.
Imagine if any of us did it would be quite a performance.
Me and Paul know Lance. He's in eating cold beef and looking at my lovely hairy face. I think he's talking to me.
Yeah, he could. He's not looking.
Yeah, I'm the only one with a hairy face on the camera, so it must be me.
No, he's not on FaceTime.
Muse could use one of those 8-foot. Could use 6 of those bookshelves for books. Yeah. Tyrone got Jaffa cake for Christmas. So happy.
I'm looking forward to getting back from vacation and starting back on my models again. I miss them.
Do you have withdrawal symptoms wrong?
I really am. I really am.
Did you not take a couple with you?
No, because trying to get the different tools through security is just more the hassle than it was worth. So I'm modelless right now.
You could have popped to the nearest Hobby Lobby after you got that.
Yeah,
I'm way out in the country, so
it must have something somewhere.
Yeah, I'm way out in the country, so I just think about it.
You could have posted yourself some, or
dang, now that's a pretty good idea. I should have thought of that. See,
a couple of days before you go, post them there, and they were
being a patron of Chris really does change your life.
A little bit after the fact, though, but for next year, you.
When in doubt, ask Chris.
Absolutely, I'm there for you all 24/7.
Oh, that's tempting. That's very tempting. I'll message you at 4 a.m.
You normally do.
I know.
Tyrone says he got Jaffa cakes Christmas. He's happy. Jerry says picked up some Milka Jaffa cakes. They use milk chocolate and are lush. But they're not real Jaffa cakes, are they?
Doesn't mean they're not nice.
If they're made by somebody else.
Yeah, but Milka, that's probably pretty good.
I see Paul has a personalised message.
Yeah. I figured that seeing as he's...
I thought it was bigger than that.
What lungs?
That's a really
No,
personal statement.
when I just saw your hand next to it, the scale gave me a strange feeling.
It's a quartered piece of kitchen roll. It's not that big.
Yeah, no, I just for some reason I thought it was bigger. You must write smaller than I thought.
Well, I only wrote on half a bit of kitchen roll because there's a big rip in the bottom half of it. I couldn't use that side because it already had crap on it.
Yeah, no, he's probably gone now anyway.
Yeah.
I shouldn't think he'll be staying around very, very long.
Popped in, which was nice of him.
It is. It's very nice. Yes.
Unlike
Someone
all
just
the
got a
other
message.
people who haven't bothered yet, like you, Fox.
Now Fox can't make it. He's got family stuff.
Now,
and
see,
Ed's
no,
got
because
family
last
stuff.
time I mocked Fox live on the internet, he appeared within about 2 seconds. So I thought I'd try.
No, I'd already got messages from both Fox and Ted saying that they apologise for not being able to make it. And
But
you watch the viewer count will go down now. Now they're not expecting him.
Yeah.
So there's see, it's gone down. Look, it was 30. It's 29, then 28. See,
It probably is. Yeah.
run away because they're expecting the Fox to be here, but it's not. So the Fox might not be here, but you could be here yourself. Come and join us.
Yeah, fill the gap and do.
Because there's I think you can have 10 in a hangout, and there's like 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 5 of us here at the moment. So
Well, 4.5 because Vincent hasn't said a word for about half an hour.
yes, but it doesn't switch.
Focused. So,
Oh, there we go.
and it doesn't switch anyway, so why bother talking?
Yeah, but when you talk, I do the switching. I don't mind clicking my little finger for the switching.
You're gonna click my little thing for the switching. That's
I've already clicked on it. You're live now. You're broadcasting to the entire world. And we're back up to 29 viewers. So there you go.
Mhm.
See, Vincent speaking brought a viewer back.
It did. It's 31 now. That's because we said that Fox wasn't going to be here.
Yeah, you might actually get people tuning in because Fox isn't here. You never know.
Yeah, there's no Fox. Yeah, hey, well, let's go quick. But they'd have to be here already to know that I'd said it, unless the word got around. Then them 2 people that left must have been telling their friends because then they came back and now they're here. Yeah. Right, talking about Jaffa Cakes. No, nothing else happening in the chat now. So,
You put any more Warhammer in the last 10 minutes, Mike?
No, not in the last 10 minutes. In the last hour and a half, I have.
yeah, Dad's got a problem. He sort of goes to the Warhammer website and goes away from the Warhammer website with a lighter wallet.
Yes.
It's easy to do.
Yeah. So,
I've never bought anything from the Warhammer website.
haven't you?
I haven't. I don't think I've even visited it. I've only clicked on links that you lot have put up, that I've looked at things and thought, oh, that looks quite nice, and then I've just gone away.
I'm working on the
obviously.
right now.
Sorry, John. Your sound didn't work then. I couldn't catch you.
Oh, sorry. I said I'm working on the Torox right now.
Oh,
Or
right,
was
yeah.
before we left, and I'm really liking that little kit.
Yeah, I've got my Torox at the moment. Oh, I stopped clicking on that button. I got that far on Sunday, as some of you might have seen. So from just having the tracks the week before to now having pretty much built, I'm quite happy with it. It's come together really quickly. So there's a limit to how much more I can do before I'm going to have to start painting it. So I think I might get it all primed. So another week of proving, and then I'll prime it before the week next.
Well, you were going to do the insides, weren't you?
Yeah, I've got to do the insides. I shall be. Yeah, but it still needs to be primed, doesn't it? So I'll have the top removable like Foxy's. So
Yeah. Please don't have your top removed.
yeah, my top's always been removable. It's fine.
I left the sides off of mine so I could paint them separate, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have it so the top can be removed. I got the interior primed, and then I put down some chipping fluid and some paint over that and chipped it up pretty good. So it formed a good base for everything else.
Yeah, I've played with chipping fluid a little bit in the past, but it just seems like more effort than I need to do. I tend to paint the chips on the top of the existing paint, which isn't correct and the right way of doing it, but it's the easy way of doing it.
Well, for your
The reason,
chipping fluid, yeah, it probably is more hassle than it's worth.
Over easy.
the reason I did it this way is there's a lot of little nooks and crannies that would be hard to get to with a sponge. And so I thought the chipping fluid would allow me to get some chips in areas that otherwise I might not be able to. And it worked out pretty well. I posted a picture up a while back, and I was surprised how well it worked. I haven't used chipping fluid a lot, but I was happy with the results this time.
Yeah, there's a lot of bits on it that I'm gonna have trouble getting into and painting, but I think that's part of the thing of building Warhammer. You're not meant to do part assemblies. You're meant to build it and then paint it. So I've got to do it right, or Fox will never draw my war hamster. So I've got to do it all by the book.
Left the back doors open on mine as well.
Oh, nice.
So, and take the as well. So,
Yeah.
Thing is, there were a lot of tools in it the night before you left the back doors open, and they were gone in the morning, weren't they?
Yeah, and it hasn't got any wheels on it, until nobody nicks tracks. You're all right there. Mark Dale says, short stop by myself, got family here soon, so catch up with you next time. Enjoy festive funnel. So if you're still here, Mark, thank you for popping in, but we'll see you another time. Jamie Bone says, anyone know where to get the Warhammer 40k Conquest issue 5 from, apart from eBay?
issue 5?
I don't know, do they still do like back issues? Can you not get them from them and just request a back issue of something? What was issue 5?
Can't remember now. I think we're up to, what issue are we up to today?
14 or something, isn't it?
17.
17? Bloody hell. That happened quick, didn't it?
It's another container.
All right. Muse says she just goes to the Warhammer shop 10 minutes away.
Ours doesn't stock them off. Doesn't.
No, they get like the first couple and then didn't bother, do they? Jerry says Forbidden Planet's good for getting those. And Equal Pete asked me, am I planning any more part works now R2 is finished? Yeah, I was going to do the X-Wing, but they haven't actually released it yet. So I'm thinking they'll probably release it next week, because it's sort of Christmassy, New Year times when all the new part work things come out. And although they have done 2 different trial issues of the X-Wing in the UK, they have released it in the States, apparently. So
Germany as well.
It's obviously ready and good and up and running, but for whatever reason they haven't. I can only assume it's because R2 was that close to finishing when they were ready to launch that they thought they might as well wait. Right, we've got Dunmire83, who's Mark D from Facebook, apparently, is here. Hi, Mark. I'm not going to call you Dunmire because it's harder to read. Tyrone asked me, or says, I need to get an Orc kit there. They're so much fun to build. So that's going to have to be my next Warhamster build, is it? After the tour, I have to do something Orc related. Sergeant Bones is in.
Oh, yeah.
Evening, Bones. You got the link. Come join it. I'll put the link in one more time, just in case.
What's up, Airborne?
I know you do hangout, so you might as well do that one. You know, come join us.
We can be thoroughly confused by his German-American accent.
Yeah, it's very strange. Muse says that was to lighten my wallet. They won't ship us the UK things. Oh, and Sergeant Bones is eating his tea right now, so he's not going to join us quite yet. But you can eat on air. It's fine. We don't mind. We're not proud. Even if you're at the table with your family.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Just
in a minute. All right. Okay. We'll stop bothering you. In about a minute, we'll start bothering you again. But yeah. Obviously, the link I've just put in the chat there is available for all of you. Anybody that's watching it wants to come in and join us, feel free. The only prerequisite is that you have a camera and a microphone. But as Paul is demonstrating, and indeed Vincent is as well, the camera doesn't even have to be pointing at your face. Hands are the only other body part that we accept, though. But yeah,
There is a camera pointing at my face, though. Oh.
There is a camera pointing at your face, but it's very, very tiny, and the camera is quite small as well. Jerry says, "I still can't get it to work." I think he's having camera issues, but yeah. If you've got a microphone, that'll do. We'll have the little logo picture of you. That'll be fine. I'll have to click on it because it doesn't seem to be working, but you know. Right, I can't remember the name. Mark D, it was Dumreal83, says, have any of you had to deal with carpal tunnel symptoms from modelling or a lot of PC usage? It's really hampering his building time lately.
And my fingers go numb. I've got carpal tunnel, I think. Those two, my little finger and the ring finger next to it, go numb. If I sit too long.
Quickly or too long, or?
Over a period of about half an hour in, they start, me little fingers completely numb now. So yeah, carpal tunnel.
But you don't do anything about it, you just keep going.
Yeah, just give it a rest. Let your hand flex your hand a few times, and it goes, and then comes back again.
So there's not really any. I mean, there's operations and things.
Yeah, there's a little.
Sergeant Bones says he had 3 carpal tunnel ops, but they were due to work, so you can medically get it fixed. But I don't think, say, just exercising it and moving it around a bit is probably your only thing to do on the fly.
Yeah.
Muse says we use our hands for everything, so it's bound to happen. Had issues for years. And Dunmire says that's what I'm getting now. First 3 fingers specifically. Time to see the doctor, I suppose. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, so obviously, if it's the fingers you're not using so much, it's not so much of a problem. But if it's the important ones, then yeah, getting it sorted out is probably going to be the best move. Jerry says it won't do anything when I click on the link, so I'll just sit and watch for the time being. Oh well. I mean, I say we've got one stranger joined us, so assuming it works, we'll do it again at some time in the future.
Not that strange.
Yes, you are. You hardly ever join. Sergeant Bones says it's much better since the op. So yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah. Anyone else got anything to talk about? Raise, mention anything?
Only that I can't get my bloody webcam controller thing to pop up so I can actually focus on this bleeding thing I've got in front of me.
Have you tried clicking on the button that says webcam control?
Yes, I am. I'm clicking on it. Nothing happened. It's just not doing anything.
Is it has it put it behind the screen that you can't find it because it's behind somewhere?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
It's buggered.
It normally works.
Yeah.
It's the proper webcam you got, isn't it? The Logitech thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Right now, I don't care enough. It's not even letting me. Come on. Focus.
You should be able to do the focusing thing yourself.
No, actually, I can move it way back here where it's actually in focus, but you can't see the bloody thing.
Well, then you need to use the zoomy thing.
I know.
But yeah. No, it's because you've broken it.
Preferences.
Kenneth's in saying good morning, Dad. It's not saying good morning to the rest of us, obviously. That's fine. That's fine, Kenneth. It's fine. No problem at all. It's only my channel. It's right. Meatball says no pain, more booze. No, that's pain, more booze, and then no pain because you've had enough booze. It makes the pain go away. If you've got no pain, there's no need for more booze because that's yeah.
That works. If it doesn't, I'm just going to have a huff and give up.
What are you doing now? What?
I'm just trying to get this bloody thing to give me the controller. It's not.
No. It's not changed anything, I don't think.
No. Which sucks.
I see. Kenneth says good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Kenneth. Good evening. Good. What day is it?
We're being ignored, aren't we, Chris?
Yeah,
It's
deliberately
Thursday,
being ignored. It's fine. I can take it. It's all right. Candygram from Mongo says, are there any rumors for any upcoming Star Wars kits from Bandai? It's been a while. I don't know. The only the new Bandai thing being available through Revell in the UK is the big news here at the moment.
Yeah. Awesome.
I haven't seen anything else. Oh, Kenneth said good morning, Chris. Morning, Kenneth.
They've got a whole bunch of alphabet letters. They haven't done fighters yet. You know, the C wing, the D wing, the E wing, the F wing, the G wing.
In the expanded universe, there is an E wing.
Really?
I'm still not getting a hello then. Oh,
no, you're not getting a hello.
Oh.
Because your camera's not working, so it's fine.
Well, my camera's working.
Only when I click on you.
Oh, he said he didn't realise Vincent was there. Morning, Vincent.
Oh, right, okay. There you go. Yeah, they've done. Yeah, there's definitely an E-wing. I remember that.
Yep.
But I don't remember.
There's also a V-wing in the expanded universe.
V-wing, was that? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't remember that.
I'm holding out for the Q wing. I want to see what the Q wing looks like.
Q-wing, yeah. I don't know. They sort of. I mean, the X obviously makes sense.
Yeah.
And the Y makes sense. I'll give him that. But the B just sort of lost it to me because surely that's a T-wing.
Yeah, it's not really B shaped at all, is it?
It's definitely a T-wing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Technically, when it's folded up a little bit with a lowercase b, if it's sort of offset, but it isn't. But
when it's folded up, it's more of a lowercase L or an uppercase I. So,
yeah.
But calling it the uppercase I wing fighter would just sound weird.
Yeah. Capital I, no, kids, capital ships are different entirely, aren't they? No. Yeah. Which wing is from Rogue One again? VE says Dunmore. I know they used lots of X, didn't they? And the U wing was the one that I've done.
Yeah, it was the U wing that was in Rogue One. I'd like that in a
There's U wing
because it'd be a nice big kit.
Because it's sort of, I don't know which. It's more that way. Is going to be the U wing, isn't it? Because that I can give you that. That's a U wing. I don't know what it is when the wings open. It's more of a V wing, but
yeah,
it isn't.
When they open partially, it's a W wing.
W wing, yeah. Look like a P to me, says Kenneth. Yeah, it's about right. Meatballs is going, latest chaps, and Muse is off as well. Kids, time for me to adult later on.
Yeah, I tried adulting once.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
It's much overrated. Mongo says a Q wing would be a funny kit bash.
Yeah, I'm already talking of kit bashes. I'm already thinking about how I can potentially kit bash what you got me for Christmas with the machine shop I also got for Christmas and possibly other shit too. It'd be a lot of fun.
Because it's just a big box, isn't it?
Yeah. The interesting thing is, I opened it up to have a look at it yesterday, and it actually says in the instructions also comes with other shit for scratch building. Woo. It's got a whole sprue of clear parts that it doesn't need.
All right, that's interesting.
Just sneaked in.
Yeah, they'll come in very handy.
Gaz Vickers has got a question that Dad's going to be the one to answer this one. Does anyone fancy scratch building me a new spine?
If you want one out of sprue, I can start with that. Look, there's your vertebrae. There's your little bit in the middle. We're not far off.
Not exactly hard wearing enough or big enough, I think. I think 3D printing's the way to go with that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, get to it, Chris.
Yeah.
I could print it out and put it in a box. But I wouldn't want to try installing it.
That'd be fine. Can't be that difficult.
Give it 10 years, 3D printing's getting advanced. Is done more.
Well, you know what it is nowadays. 3D printing allows for like hip and knees and stuff like that. If they replace those to make them more like your own body, because they scan the original, sort of calculate what the wear and tear is, and then they make a new one out of titanium with 3D printing, which is.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos over Christmas of Facebook of things of artificial arms and things they're printing for amputees and kids that need an arm, and they're sort of printing them, and they're really cool looking.
I've told you before, you shouldn't tell people that you Google amputee kid arm.
No, I didn't do it. I haven't printed one, but you can. We have another visitor as well. Sergeant Bones is indeed in the house.
Hi.
Oi, oi.
Sarge.
Hi.
Guten Tag.
I should really ignore him for a bit, but I won't.
I haven't.
Anybody seen me?
Oh, there's camo in the back. That means I get to make the shitty camo joke. Oh my god, there's nothing behind you.
Why is he sitting in a house with no walls?
All I can see is Germany.
I'm happy to see that I've got a sticker on the board over there.
Of course.
Going past.
So what you're building at the moment?
A Messerschmitt.
Messerschmitt. Ah, nice.
Now one of these, the 262 with the big long 50 millimeter in front.
That's a big scale or a small scale. I get confused. It's a
I
big
get confused
kit.
too. Fox is confused with so much.
I think Fox says it's the wrong way
I
around
just
to the way
say
my
the
brain
scale
says it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
48.
My brain says big scale means small numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little scale means 1/44th and tiny.
Yeah.
I think that's backwards.
I think that is backwards, but it's the way my brain says it should be as well.
Yeah.
Candygram from Mongo says the Star Wars fighter letters are oddly named. as are the Albrecht characters used throughout the Star Wars, looking nothing like English letters. I think it's all Albrecht. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've only ever seen the word written down. But yeah, well, they can't use English. They talk English, but they don't write in English. I don't understand that. Kenneth's asking if Paul's angry because he looks like you're assaulting that head with a brush. You're not actually painting it, you're just stabbing it.
Yeah. Little tiny lean mark.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I'm gonna have to drop off, but it's been a lot of fun and good luck in 2019, Chris.
Thank you very much, John. I'll catch you on the internet at some point, but thanks for joining.
All the best, John.
Take care, John.
Bye-bye.
See, I'm assuming that's because we reached our quotient of Americans. We can only allow one at a time.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't count as an American anymore.
Nah.
If you get more than half foreigners in a hangout, it all starts to fall apart.
Well, Vincent's foreign in several countries, according to us, isn't he?
He's not even there. Look, he's run away. He's gone. I thought his hands had stopped moving, but his body's disappeared as well.
Might have found your Christmas present, Chris.
You might have found my Christmas present down the back of the sofa or something.
Yeah.
Have you been on the internet again?
Might have done. A little bit.
Is it something Orc related?
I'm not telling you.
But it's after Christmas, so you're allowed to.
Yeah, true. Still not going. Don't want to ruin the surprise. Choices.
Right. So, right. Well, as you're new around here, Sergeant, what's going on? I know you're building a mesh with me because you just said so.
Yeah.
Have you had a pleasant Christmas?
Oh, yeah, it was okay. My kids came over with the grandchildren, and I made a turkey, stuffing, the whole works. It was busy.
Cool.
Can't complain. Oh, and I got a big lump of coal.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And
That means you've done well during the year. I think that's what that means.
Something right to get that. You know,
Yeah.
It'll help with the heating bill.
It just means he's going to do a barbecue. It's fine.
I don't know how much barbecue you can do with one lump of coal, though.
Depends how big the coal is.
Yeah. Does coal only get to a certain size? Is it like, puppies?
No, it's fragile though. It's a crystal. So
How big can you get coal then? I've only ever seen it, like that sort of less than head size.
they sell bricks like this over
Really?
here. Yeah.
I've only ever seen it like head size or smaller than head size around here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's naturally occurring there and it breaks when they ship it.
I think so too.
Right. Yeah, that's it then. Nothing else happening. We'll just sit here quietly for another half hour or so.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Go for it.
Kenneth says Americans can't use coal because they deep fry everything.
No, that's Scottish people.
I don't deep fry everything. In fact, I bake everything or grill.
Yeah, it's the Scottish that deep fry everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
I deep fry more stuff, but it's a pain in the ass, I think, to clean the deep fryer.
Well, if you deep fry more often, you won't need to clean it. You just keep it frying all the time.
Oh, fair point, yeah. Deep fried stuff.
Paul's gone now. He's going to go and deep fry something.
Yeah. I'm going to deep fry all the leftovers from yesterday.
You've got leftovers?
Always. I plan ahead, so I've got enough to bung a bit of everything into a frying pan for breakfast the next morning, at the very least. And it was lovely.
Kenneth says, I think coal can get massive because of the veins of it in the ground.
Yeah.
Does that count as one bit?
Probably. Until it gets broken.
Yeah, I suppose it must be one. They just break it to get it out, rather than. Yeah. I never really thought about it. Coal's not one of the things that sort of occurs to me to think about stuff. So
you should do a lot more pondering, Chris. It's good for you.
I don't know that it is. I think it might not be.
If you're thinking about big lumps of coal, Sarge, are you talking brown coal then, being in Germany?
Oh no. That's only in the eastern side.
Oh well, now it's going to be everywhere, isn't it? Because the last of the rural mines closed, didn't they?
Yeah,
Like last week only.
yeah. Last week, yeah. No, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 1 or 2 weeks ago.
But there's not too many people still using coal, except for in the eastern side of Germany, anyways. I mean, they've always used the crap there. And most of the houses that did still burn coal as a heating element, they're all gone.
All right. Dunmore83 says, sorry, stepped away, but I'm an American and my family has coal miners in it.
Wow.
What's up? He says, we were just talking about the size of coal. Because
You see a coal miner's
we've only
car?
ever seen like little bits of coal, but Bones was saying that you get big chunks, but it was just an idle thought. Kenneth thought it up, and Kenneth says, I'm very smart sometimes. Yeah, anything that gets people talking is always interesting, isn't it? But coal's not something that I've ever thought of. I know it's basically the same stuff as diamonds, apparently, isn't it?
Yeah, carbon.
Just squashed differently.
But they cost different amounts as well.
Yeah.
Diamond is coal compressed into a crystalline lattice structure.
Get off Wikipedia.
Did you just Google that?
No, I know that.
He says different kinds of coal deposits. Think of layers and chunks. I'm thinking of layers and chunks, but it's not coal.
Isn't that my pet name for you, Chris?
Layers and chunks. It sounds like it's another one of Windmill and Cardboard, isn't it? It's a 70s cop show.
1970s is back.
Nigel's Moderaking benches in. Says, hi all. Is the size of coal directly rated to the length of string?
It must be, yeah.
And Kenneth says, I like pickles. I
Pickle.
don't like pickles. You can keep
I like pickles too.
That's good.
I like turtles.
turtles.
Turtles are too crunchy.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
not if you take them out the shell.
Actually, they're not that crunchy and they're pretty tasty.
I really could go for some Belgian pickles with some French fries now.
And some turtle.
You can keep the French fries, but I'll take the pickles.
I'll have the fries then.
Well, living in Germany, you've probably have had Belgian pickles. So
Yeah, of course. So the ones that taste good.
Well, yeah, it's a sauce more, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, pickle sauce?
It's called piccalilli.
Oh, yeah. I know what piccalilli is. I don't like that either.
Yeah, the one of the best recipes for it is the Belgian version.
But you would say that.
No, honestly, it is. The Belgian recipe is the best known.
There's a cauliflower in it. You need cauliflower in it.
Yeah, what's the proper is it cross and black or the proper piccalilli, Mike?
What do you mean?
Oh, there's so many now.
You know the proper old one with the whole silver skin onions and Christ knows what in it.
Yeah, that's how Belgian pickles is, with chunks of cauliflower, whole silver onions in it.
Yeah, you probably stole that from us.
Yeah.
Whole onions. Because that,
tiny
Silver ones, little ones, Chris.
Okay, but they're still onion, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it a condiment or a spread or something? You put it in sandwiches or you dip food in it?
Hang on.
You dip food in it.
You get lumpy sandwiches with it when you put it on your ham and your cheese.
It's lumpier than Branston pickle.
Yeah.
Nigel says pickles in burgers are amazing. No, you can pick them out. That's why they call them pickles, because you pick them out and throw them away.
Good answer.
Yep. Tyrone says black pudding is the best. No, you can keep that as well. Yep.
Don't like
I eat it.
That stuff, Chris.
Hang about. That stuff. Belgian pickles. D&L. Hang about. Paul's got pickles now as well.
Outside of the pot.
Sweet
Looks like
piccalilli.
Nice.
Yeah, that doesn't look appetizing at all, does it?
Yeah, look at that. How can you want to eat that?
There you go.
I've had kids, and I've had things that come out of kids that look just like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is, but it's one of those things. Don't look at it, eat it, and then you're like, oh yeah, okay, this is nice.
Yeah.
The annoying thing is, I forgot until just now I had this in the fridge, and I had cheese and crackers earlier, and it would have been bloody perfect. Oh well.
No.
Leave that there for now.
Sweet and what does that say? Sweet and
Mild.
mild. Okay.
As in, it's not spicy, it's just incredibly acidic.
Okay. Kenneth says pickled onions are so good. Dave made me buy some for Christmas.
Good idea.
And Gaz says, Chris, you're nothing but a bloody southern softy pickles roux. I think it means roll rather than roux, but
The
yeah.
thing is, I'm perfectly happy with Chris hating pickles, because it means anytime we go and anytime we go to McDonald's and he gets a Big Mac, I get extra pickles.
Yeah, I don't mind sharing my pickles amongst my friends. That's fine.
Yeah.
And any one of you are more than welcome to pick my pickles.
Tramp, but it's close.
Yeah, you can't have my meatballs.
Nah, I don't want your meatballs.
A bit weird, that.
Not this week. Where's this go?
Yeah. No. I do think burgers are probably the best food group.
They,
Well, if they're made properly, they've got all food groups in them.
yeah, but then you don't have to put the pickles in them, or you can pick them out. See,
Yeah, good
But-
point.
but the fact that you don't need anything to eat them with, you use your hands, and you don't get your hands messy if you do it properly because it's the bun. So it's like a decent sandwich.
actually, you make a good point, genuinely good point there. You know, sometimes you see these pictures of posh, sort of swanky hipster burger joints that have got these burgers with all this cheese and shit dripping off and a puddle of grease, and I don't want to eat that.
Yeah.
It's too messy. No. I'm sure it tastes lovely, but God, it's a mess.
Yeah. Kenneth says that I even said that he can eat my pickles. Indeed, absolutely. Anytime I have a pickle, you're more than welcome to eat it. Dunmore says bacon is the best food group. Yeah, but bacon goes in burgers very well as well.
Yeah.
So, you know. The best food group is the humble pig. Yeah, I'd go with that. Yeah, pig. Why is it a hamburger when it's not made out of ham?
Good question.
And technically, it can also be a beef burger, but
Yeah.
normally the beef burger is just the burger alone without it being in a bun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It only becomes a hamburger when you put it in a bap. But
Who knows? Maybe the guy who made one that first came from Hamburg. You know.
Yeah, see, German invention.
it's possible. But yeah,
I mean, we've got to be honest though. The best German food invention is currywurst.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
what about them big sausages? They're quite good, aren't they?
Yeah,
but
that's
then
what
you-
currywurst is.
Currywurst cut up. That's,
Is that them? Okay.
yeah.
in a sweet curry sauce. It's good stuff.
Are they like the ones that Wimpy used to do? That used to be like the bender.
No, they're better than that.
Bit pommes frites.
Kenneth says, I think nuts are the best food group. And Dunmire says, Kenneth is a squirrel, confirmed. Yeah, you can,
I know where this is going with Kenneth. It's
you
all
can
right.
keep your nuts. Don't need that. Don't need any of them. But yeah, pig is good.
I'm kind of glad I haven't got a spoon in here because I'd be eating this particularly.
You got fingers.
Yeah, true. I've got some pliers.
I bet you have got a spoon as well.
I haven't actually.
What's that out there? I can see it. Look, what's that?
That's not. There is no
Up
spoon.
the back behind your holder.
Where?
Next to your glue holder thing at the back. Yeah, just
That.
the left of that. Left a bit. No, not there. Left. Behind your Citadel holder.
That's a brush.
No, a little bit behind that. There, just left of that. Just next to the glue. Left a bit.
That's Ted.
Left a bit.
It's a brush.
Oh no, it might be something else. It just moved, whatever it was. So it obviously isn't a spoon. Looks like a spoon.
It's mess. That's what it is.
Okay, don't use that.
You definitely can't combine Forge World and Games Workshop orders, can you? Just asking for a friend.
You probably can, but only with two separate orders.
Yeah. It's a shame because I was going to buy you the big Titan for Christmas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you weren't.
Yeah. To be honest, if I had the money, trolling you with that bloody thing would be worth it.
Yeah, I don't see the value in that. That's the one that's like 100 quid or something, isn't it?
No, 1,000.
Is it 1,000 quid? Okay,
Yeah.
it's not the one I was thinking of.
No, I'm thinking of the one that's what is it, £1,293, the big one on Forge World.
Is that the one that doesn't come with arms?
Yeah, well, it does when at that price. It does.
Okay.
Oh, I found another possible present for you, Chris. But it's not as good as the first one, but it's got a better name.
Yeah.
And Mike agrees with me because I sent him the link.
Right, I'm gonna shoot off because dinner's ready. So
All right, no problem,
I'm
Vincent. Have a good one. Thanks for
I'm
popping
going
in.
to ping you the link to this this kit.
catch you guys later. Bye
Good night.
Bye.
bye everyone.
I'm genuinely tall, and I kind of want to buy you both now, but
Oh,
it suddenly gets quite expensive. It might well be worth it though.
I don't know.
I think it might be worth it. But then it stops me buying myself anything.
Is that allowed? You can't still be drinking Lucozade because they changed it and it's horrible now.
Oh, that's nice, mate.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. Hospital. I call that hospital Lucozade because
Because it's a big bottle.
no, because it's that and it's always that and the grapes that you take to someone when they're in hospital.
Mm.
I like that more than I like that more now than I used to. But
Yeah.
I don't. I used to prefer the orange one, and I don't like it anymore.
No, cherry one's nice.
So I used to like the original Lucozade, but then they changed it like must be almost a year ago now, and it just doesn't taste right now. It tastes horrible.
Yeah, because they altered all the sugar content and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bastards.
just not right. Tyrone says you're thinking of the Warlord Titan, and it's a little less than 1,000 quid without arms.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, the hugest one. That's all I know.
Yeah, but if you use it in a game, are you just allowed to use that? You can't have anything else around it. Then I would expect, or something. Is that the way the things work?
It depends on the points value, but I would imagine in the majority of games, if you are playing with that, then you're playing in a very specialist group of people, and they'll probably have extra large point tallies. But yeah, I don't imagine if you rocked up to our local Games Workshop with it to play, the guys there would be like, "Yeah, come on then," you know, or they would, and they'd know how to beat it.
And be like, but I've only got this team of 4 dudes. Yeah.
Oh, I've only got a Taurox and Rowboat Girly Man.
And Taurox has only got wheels.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting spoiled for Christmas this year, Christopher. I can't not get you the other thing.
But it's going to be horrible, isn't it?
Mate, well, no, it's cool. It's just got a very, very silly name.
Am I going to hate you a little bit?
Probably.
Just a bit.
Tyrone obviously knows things about Warhamster. He says it's meant for very large games, like 100,000, lots of zeros. I can't see them from here. Points or more. So I understand the thing that I mean. What's one little Space Marine worth? Is that like 3 points or something, or 10 or 2? And 10,000, he says, but that's not answering the question. What one little Space Marine is worth like 1 point or 5 or 10. Candygram from Mongo has been looking at things. It says $1,400 without arms.
Yeah. I generally don't think there's anything else I want from Games Workshop for myself. That's quite nice.
I'm sure there is.
Well,
there's that line between want and able to buy and get away with.
yeah, I mean, there's a couple of bits I'd love from Forge World, but yeah.
All right, a Space Marine is 14 points.
That's more than I'd imagine. I'd imagine they'd be like a point.
I'm sure they make it 14 to make the maths hard.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what would this big thing be worth then? Would that on its own be worth like $1 million or something? Or does it tell you on the website?
I don't think so. I don't think they tend to publicise the details because then people won't buy the codex.
Oh, you could, yeah, but then you could buy the codex without buying the kit.
Yeah, true.
You want to buy the kit and then find out that you're over by 7 points or something.
Yeah.
You have to take away half a marine.
My marine's only got he hasn't got any legs.
Yeah, this one's just hasn't got any armor. It's just, yeah.
Right, chaps, I'm going to head off. I'll
Okay.
catch you all later.
No problem. Thank you for popping in and joining us.
No worries. See you later.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year time and stuff.
All right, mate. Catch you later. Ta-da.
Thank you. I shall once again put the link to join in the chat. It looks like we're probably going to do the normal night, sort of 90 minutes. So, and what time is it now? 8 o'clock. It started at 7. So yeah, got another 25 minutes or so probably, unless everybody else goes away, in which case I won't sit on my own. But if you want to come in and join us, click on the link, come and join the chat and say hello. Tyrone says it'd be roughly 5,000 points, and you'd need to get the book for it.
Yeah.
So that's 5,000, and a Space Marine's 14.
It's not that much bigger than in terms of the scale. That much bigger than I thought it'd be, actually.
Right, I don't know. You have quite a lot of Marines instead of him, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but the size of the damn thing, it's
Yeah. How big's a normal game? Is it a standard thing that you do a 500 point game, or 1,000 or 10,000, or is a 10,000 big game that you'd have to pre-book for or something? If you normally just turn up and say, "Shall we play a game?" How many points do they normally start with?
spend 75 per pound or more on a Forge World order and receive a voucher for free shipping in January. I'd rather just get the fucking free shipping with the order, mate. That's not the best. That's not the best motivation.
Well, you could order in a week and then.
Yeah.
January.
Oh, here we go. The Titan is apparently the ultimate Christmas gift
For next year.
Like the only time you'll ever get a Christmas present.
Ah, dear.
Yes, £1,283 for the Mars pattern Warlord Titan body, Apocalypse missile launchers on the carapace, the Lucius Alpha pattern head, the left arm with an Ariok power claw, the right arm with a Sun Fury plasma annihilator. Yeah, so that's what you get for the thick end of 1,300 quid.
Tyrone says a normal game is 1,000 or 2,000 points. So you wouldn't be allowed to use a thingy at all, the 5,000 point thing.
Yeah.
So you'd obviously have to say and pre-tell people we're going to play a big game. We'll make it, 10,000 or whatever, and it's going to take 3 months to play because I assume you've got to kill big things. They're going to.
I imagine it takes a while to not health down on a warlord.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? If you're spending that much on it and it's worth that much points.
Yeah, taken down by some guy in a snow speeder with a bit of rope.
Tyrone says also remember you can get the mini version of the Warlord for 61 UID. I don't know if that's a different currency that I'm not aware of or a typo, and it's plastic. It might be 60 quid, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, so there's a mini version of the Warlord. So that must be worth less points.
I suspect so, yeah.
Candygram from Mongo says you could use a fraction of a Warlord, like one leg in a normal game, right? I don't know what good a leg would be. Could you not just have like his big gun, and one of the normal Space Marines would have to push it around and jump on the trigger or something and make it fire?
They actually used that in one of the computer games.
Did they? Well, you could steal the big guns.
No, the big gun was apparently laying there due to repairs, and you had to utilize it to take out a section of the factory that you were in where all these heretical, nasty things were all chasing after you, And it was, the cannon was, like the length of the whole map.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Candygram says you could hop. So, yeah, it's only flesh wound. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. The Warlord Battle Titan plastic version is only 65 quid.
So is it worth the same number of points, or It's mini.
very much doubt it.
So it's got to be not as good.
Let's just type in Warlord battles. Right.
All right, Tyrone says the mini Warlord is for a separate game called something.
Mini Warlord
Tickiness.
game.
I don't know what Tickiness is. Yeah, so they don't work across the. I don't know anything about war hamsters. I really don't. I probably should start doing a little bit of research into it.
Well, I think there's some Warhamster audiobooks going cheap on Audible at the moment. You could listen to those and learn some shit.
I might learn things. Yeah, learning things is always good. I'll have a look at that.
You don't read, do you, Chris?
Not often. I can read.
I've got about 250 of the novels from the Black Library here.
No, I used to read quite a lot, but I just don't seem to get the time now. So I do tend to use audio books quite a lot when I'm driving to and from work.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
driving, watching a video about who was it? The Chieftain and Hilary Doyle were walking through the German tank museum. And I saw one of the license plates on one of the vehicles. And because of you doing all this war hamster shit, the first thing I thought of was, oh, gee, German World War II plates actually said Warhammer on the front, WH. Oh, wait, no, that's Wehrmacht. Duh.
Yeah, that's the danger of getting sucked into something too much. You see it everywhere when it's not really there at all.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Right.
There's nice things on Forge World. It's not fair.
You're just browsing through now. Have you ordered things yet?
Yeah, I'm just having a little.
You shouldn't have keep looking once you've ordered, because then you might find something else and have to order again.
Well, no, I'm on Forge World, not Games Workshop.
It's the same but different.
Yeah, same but different. So I can, because that's what's really weird. It's all fulfilled from the same place, and yet you can't just combine the whole damn thing. It's probably for the best. I might send these to store actually.
That would cost way too much.
Or should I?
Is that the one that they sent you accidentally?
Yeah, well, because that's why I know they're from the same place. That wonderful that 80 quid's worth of accident. So yeah, I ordered the Lake Town house from Lord of the Rings, which was actually, as far as bits of building go, a really nice little thing.
Have you finished it yet?
Yeah, I've not based it or anything, but I can't be bothered, to be quite honest. And yeah, I think I ordered Gandalf and a couple of other little bits and bobs. And I opened the box up, and sat in with it was Magnus the Red.
Have you built him yet?
And they went, yeah, you can keep it.
Nice.
Tyrone says, get the audiobooks, they're really good. I'd recommend Hunger. It's about Space Marines fight something on a Space Hulk. Gene Stealer.
Yeah, that was a good book.
Hunger. I'll make a note. I'll do that now. But talk amongst yourself, that's right.
Is he ordering you a present?
I was just going to have a look at Audible.
Check it out.
Audible.co.uk. For all your audiobook needs.
Standard. Oh, free delivery. How nice.
They say it was called Hunger.
Uh,
Hunger Games? No, it's different. Isn't it? It's just going to come up with all of them, isn't it, now? Catching Fire, Hunger Games, Mocking You, Hunger Games. The Hunger. No, that's different.
That's right.
Is it called Hunger Warhammer or something, or different? Because there's like
try
15
searching for Warhammer, maybe. I'll find it.
I think I'll look for Warhamster. No. Warhammer. It's difficult. It autocorrects to Warhamster for me.
What's your PayPal password, Chris? I've forgotten.
Hey?
What's your PayPal password?
I don't remember. I just use my thumbprint now.
Bollocks. Worth a try.
Warhammer Hunger. Let's
Happy
try
birthday, you paid for your own present.
Hunger by Warhammery thing.
I'm spoiling you so much.
1 hour and 5 minutes. That's hardly worth listening to, is it?
Well, it's short and sweet.
That was rated by a full crew, so it's like a play thing rather than a reading a book thing. Aboard the confines of an ancient space hulk, Seth and his flesh tearers
Errors.
engage in a brutal struggle against a horde of alien gene stealers and their own natures. A hunger drives these warriors of the blood, one matched by their alien aggressors. Hope remains while the flesh tearers can hold on to their honor. But what is the truth that lurks at the heart of this derelict ship? And will Seth manage to stave off the rage long enough to discover it?
I bet he won't.
You reckon he won't?
Buckle and rage the crap out
Yeah, it's
of
on sale at the moment for £2.07p. So yeah, I might have accidentally bought that. Yeah, I'll have a listen to that. It's only going to take an hour, so that's, you know, like 1 day's commute.
it. Listen to that in bed tonight.
I could put it on now. Put my other headphone in and
That'd
just
be lovely.
phase out a little bit. Right, yeah, thank you, Tyrone. You've just cost me £2.07p.
You won't regret it.
I won't regret it. It's sitting with the other 200 odd books that I've got sitting in my Audible library. Right. Yeah, I'll say we're approaching the end of the evening, really. So unless you've got anything else to talk about, we might finish early because it's Christmas and nobody else has joined us.
Oh, that's useful.
Paul's still looking at
Not bad. No, your birthday present seems to have given me a free Forge World, a free shipping from Forge World thing.
my Christmas present, you mean?
Yeah, but well, both now.
Because
Your
yeah,
birthday's a bit further away.
yeah, it's a lot further away.
On the upside, at least Warhammer Sundays will keep going for a while.
Oh, is that? Oh dear. Okay, I've got to finish the Turok first. I'm not going to start it yet. Tyrone says my mission is done. It's probably employed by Warhammer or Audible.
I'm still just laughing at the name of one of the things I bought you.
Oh dear. I assume it's going to you. It's not going to me.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered buggering around. I wanted to just deliver it to store, but because I want to have a laugh with Lee when it arrives.
Nigel said I would have joined in, but I sent my C920 back. Oh, that's because you bought it for and it didn't do what you needed it to do. Yeah, so you should have kept it, then you'd have joined in the fun. But
Yeah,
that's fine. Get another
one. I'll either wrap it up when I get it or not.
or not. Yeah.
I'm going to check the. I'm going to open the shipping box first, just in case they have sent anything by accident.
If they sent me anything free,
yeah, then I'm keeping that.
no, because it would be for me. Because you ordered it for me.
Yeah.
So anything extra would be free for me.
I'll just tell you I ordered it for myself separately.
But you didn't.
How do you know? I might order some stuff in a minute.
Because you just said you didn't, and it's live on air now. You've been recorded, and they, you know.
Shit.
I refer you back to the Evening with Everyone video broadcast of.
But it'll be behind the Patreon paywall. No one will be able to see
No,
it.
this is going to be free for everybody. It's only the War Hamsters I tend to keep behind my paywalls.
Worth a try.
I'll do some exclusive Patreon builds at some point, but it's just, you know, I don't want to mess up normal people. So don't want to put anything, you know.
Us normal poor people, huh?
Normal poor people that like to watch my stuff. Yeah, you know, got to appeal to the working class masses that can't credit me by $1 a month or whatever. I think the videos might be beyond a $5 a month paywall. So yeah.
See, I can't be bothered crediting you $5 a month because it's it's weird. Plus, I've spent a lot of money on you just now. So
Yeah. I'll let you have a link to the next video then for free.
Patreonage for this.
Osric 9000 says, "Damn, I'm late." Yes, you are late, Osric. But there's still time if you want to pop in and join. The link's in the chat thing up there a little bit. If you've got a camera and mic and want to come and join us, by all means for a few minutes. But I'm not going to be hanging around much longer. Technically, my normal 90 minutes is up in 10 minutes. So I know technically this is an hour earlier, but it's also a day earlier as well. So that might have confused people.
Yeah, it kind of confused me.
I didn't do it deliberately. I was originally going to be going out tomorrow night, but it looks like I'm not now anyway. So, but you know, that's plans change. Stephen Loss has managed to stay awake, but I have to go now. Happy New Year. See you on the other side. Yeah, Happy New Year. Hope you had a pleasant Christmas, and you know, we do our best to spread a little bit of cheer and stuff. Just not too much cheer. It's bad for you, as most things are.
Yeah.
So yeah, now Osric's come in. I think it's probably time to go.
That's me.
It's not. But pay attention and come in on time next time, or rewind and watch again
Aren't
later.
we supposed to wait until Spiddy arrives and then
Technically, yes, but I'm hoping we might disappear 5 minutes before Speedy turns up, and that'll teach him.
Yeah.
No, I know it's Christmas time, so I wasn't expecting lots of people to come in and join us, and people have been watching. That's more than I expected. So I'll do another one of these free for all things at some time that's not Christmas, in a month or 2 or 3 or 10. We'll figure it out, and nothing broke apart from me having to click on the name things. I don't know why that broke, but hopefully it will work properly next time. And hopefully a few more of you can come in and join and say hello and everything. But right, what we got down there? Nastro's saying, I would say Jamie can probably get issue 5. Yeah, sort it out amongst yourselves, obviously things. Have fun. Thank you both for joining me, and thank the other three.
That's all right.
3.
Thank me feeling ill all day.
Yeah, I know you've not been well, so
I'd have been with my family.
yeah, they'll be all right. They're sitting in the corner quietly.
Yeah.
So and thank you both for popping in and joining in.
Thank you for letting me.
And thank you all for watching. That's about it, really. Yeah, have a pleasant New Year time. What's day? Today's Wednesday, isn't it? So there's not a thing Thursday. The next thing is Saturday night, the E-Models thing, isn't it?
That's Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon, yeah, about 1 p.m. apparently.
Yeah.
For about 4 hours, they think they say, but I don't know. I haven't done anything with mine. I think I should prime it first, but I haven't. So
yeah, because it's basically just doing the paint jobs, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but build it as well. But yeah. So however much I get through, well, they've done it before. They got practice, so But we'll figure it out and do something. So that'll be Saturday. Sunday is Warhamster Sunday, obviously, because it's Sunday. So I don't know if Fox is doing his again this week. He didn't last week, but I'll be doing mine at 8 p.m. on Sunday. Vincent's come back.
Yep, and you're still live. Jesus, didn't expect that.
Yeah, but we're just about to go. So
there we go.
So you come in and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, so Sunday is the Warhamsters, and then Monday is New Year's Eve, so there isn't an E-Models thing on Monday.
Excuses.
But this is probably back. Maybe I don't know. It might be Thursday. It might be Wednesday. I think I might be out next Thursday because I wasn't out this Thursday. I don't know. Keep an eye on the YouTube thing for what's happening wherever. And yeah, have a good Happy New Year, and we'll see you all at some point.
Yeah.
So bye everyone.
Night, internet.
Bye.